You used to take your lunch in your satchel, or you eat a couple of sandwiches, and you used to eat a cold bottle of milk from the school, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was the school meals in them days out there during the war. We were staying at Nana's, number 26, Colin and I. Because Mum was up in Bolton, Dad had been enlisted, and she went up to see Bolton, and she got my little brother Keith, the one I showed you on the photograph. He was a babe, and she went up to see Dad. He was doing his training, basic training. He was lodged out in a house in Bolton, and the landlady there kindly accommodated Mum and the baby. And they got what they call double summertime. So it weren't getting daylight till 10:30 at night, or even later.
Yeah.
And Nana had been across to Saunders Fish Shop, which was the corner of Burkett Street, and got some chips. And we're sharing the chips out between us. And we heard the plane coming over ever so low, and we dived out in the backyard. We see the bomb leave the plane. We just looked over the back way and see we was following the plane, going over the town and see the bomb come out. And of course, we didn't know at that time that he'd lost his sister. He had to go up and identify him. But Grandad being Grandad, us boys never knew nothing about it. All I knew was Nana said he'd got to go up to the police station.
She just got off the bus at Townsend's Corner.
She'd been up to see her brother Tom, who lived up the bottom of Knight's Hill.
She got blew through a window, didn't she?
Yeah, what became, I think it was Jules's shop window at that time. Slept through that, and we were in George Street that night, sleeping in the back bedroom. And we were probably in the Anderson shelter. Because us three boys, we spent most of the war in that big metal shelter. Used to basically occupy your room. That took up the living room in 23 George Street. There was just room to have a chair on the side, and you was able to sit up there and eat your meal. Sort of screens went up the side, but they were big wide squares, which you could drop inside during the day, so you could sit up the table and eat. The next door to them was Mr. and Mrs. Reed, their daughter Marion. Well, the old boy built one out in the backyard, which was one of these corrugated iron ones with sandbags over the top. Well, those kids used to think that marvellous getting there. Yeah, and they took the post office out, well, all the windows in the post office. Mr. Petts had the fish shop, had the post office then, and there was Funnels next door was the fish shop. I can't remember the name. They used to have a little shop at the top with the look on the left. They moved to South Lynn, which is now the post office. One of the women there got killed, I think. And the old boy from the house next door to Victoria, they found him outside Savage's house. One bastard blown him. It was a Victoria pub, they wiped that out. There was just the cellars and that left. We used to play in that and when we was kids.